Hey everybody, this is Greyfire777 coming at you with another video review. Today I'm going to be talking about this guy. This is a figure I did not think I was going to get my hands on unless I was going to get on eBay or Amazon and spend a very large amount of money for. But I was surprised when they had one left at Toys R Us. So this is fantastic. I can't wait to have a look at this figure. And wow, I mean, this is just amazing looking. This is a fairly accurate representation of his Transformers Prime self. And we all know this to be Cliffjumper, of course, who had a very short-lived appearance on the show. And this is just a fantastic looking figure. I do have a minor gripe here. This wheel, for me, this figure, it seems to be a little grindy. A little bit, kind of catches a little bit more so than the other three wheels. But it rolls fairly well, so you can't really complain about that. Oh, I mean, look at that, the paint on it, that grill, look at that grill and the horns. That is just fantastic looking. And he does come with his battle hammer, which I am not too fond of for his vehicle mode, because it attaches pegs right there in the top, and that's what you get. That's what that's supposed to look like. I'm not sure if I'm too fond of that. That probably will not stay on him in vehicle mode like that, because that just looks so much better. Oh, that is a fantastic muscle car look. I'll get back to him in a second. His box, they've changed the box now for the Transformer Prime's figures, and I can't complain. It is they've changed the color scheme completely. You got some fantastic box art up there at the top. Cliffjumper up there with his cannon out, and of course they've changed it from the first edition with RC Prime, or excuse me, RC Bumblebee and Starscream. It was a dark blue box, and it was circular in shape, the casing, and they've kind of changed all that. And now you've got this Robots in Disguise. They still got the Hub Network logo on there, of course. You've got the Autobot symbol with some lightning flashing through it, and then of course on the back you have his description. Very short description here. It says, "Few Autobots are as fierce as Cliffjumper. The Decepticons long ago learned to fear the loudmouth warrior for the incredible skill with which he wields his battle hammer." And there he is. Back up a little bit. There he is with his battle hammer. Looks way cooler in robot mode with his battle hammer than he does in the car mode with it on top there. I'm just not a fan of that. Then on the sides, the box itself, Cliffjumper, Deluxe Class, Series 1002. On the bottom, you have the three figures in this wave. You've got, of course, the very popular and probably very hard to find Soundwave, a Wheeljack, and a new version of B, slightly a chunkier looking B. He's a little portly looking. I guess maybe they altered the figure a little bit. It looks like in his chest area there. Definitely does not look like that B right there. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pick that one up. I'm pretty happy with the B I got. But technical data on the side here for Cliffjumper. Strength is at an 8. Intelligence is at a 5. Speed and endurance is at 6. Rank is at a 4. Courage is at an 8. Fire Blast 7. Skill is at a 5. And some more awesome box art of Cliffjumper. Now getting back to the figure. Transformation's pretty easy. On the box, he is a level 2. I haven't really seen too many Transformers past a level 3. I don't know what that would entail, but maybe that's a leader class, a supreme class. I'm not sure. But to transform them, you're going to want to start back here in the trunk area. And this kind of untabs. And accordion flips upwards. The feet will fold out. And then you were supposed to get what gives me grief, and there we go, finally got it, is the top of the car, that all accordions out like that. The legs at the waist you're going to rotate. And the feet, we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way. The feet, you're going to pull down and rotate. Down and rotate. And then, depending on your personal preference, the wheels on the side of his legs, you rotate it however you want. It's your toy. You just, the box itself does have it either way, has it straight up with the wheels on the back, like so, or also kind of tilted there with the wheels up by the knee. So, and like I said, it's personal preference. However you like it, however you feel is an accurate representation of the figure or the character itself from the show. Now, onto, and at this point you should have him looking like that. He should be able to stand up. You should see his stuff underneath. You're going to come up here to the grill. You're going to split it, and this will flip up. And what this actually does right here is this will rotate, the horns will rotate, and it pegs into a section back here underneath the top part of the car. I don't know if I can get that in there. That's supposed to peg in there. Not very securely, but it does fit very snug in there. So, yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. So, I'll do that. You go back, and then the side panels are going to go up. Oh, almost forgot. These, you'll flip the grill inward, like so. Flip it in like that. And then you bring the side panels out. And you can flip those all the way up and bring the arms down. And as you do, his head comes out to reveal his face and whatnot. And then you'll rotate the arms like so. And then you'll rotate the rest of the arm that way, and you'll have the panels coming out, sticking straight out in front of them. Do the same to the other arm. Flip the arm down. The wheels, the front wheels, will now be in the back, so you should have it looking something like that. Now the arms, after I transformed them, I realized I'm not a huge fan of the arms. The arms are kind of living, they're not very whole. They just kind of leave little to the imagination. The hands, they actually peg into a little section in here. There's a little tab in here that he kind of grips with his thumb, and you'll just pop it out of that, and it kind of goes down like so. And there, I don't know if you can see it, is that peg I was talking about. That's where the thumb will kind of latch on there and hold it in place on the inside of the door. And you kind of flip this up, and it will snag right there. And I say snag because it doesn't really peg, and it doesn't really stay on very well. And if you notice, you have to be very careful because this plastic they're using isn't the greatest, and is already starting to show that discoloration from bending too much or being stressed. So you'll just kind of slide that into place like that and fold down the glass, and then that's how you get his arm transformed. And that's what it looks like from the side. From the side, it's just hideous. It is just hideous. It's hollow. It doesn't look finished at all. From the front, not so bad. But that side angle is just the worst. And you can just go to the other side and finish the other side, the other arm up. Fold the window down. Slide the hand out. And there you have Transformers Prime Deluxe Class Cliffjumper. And here with his battle hammer. That is a fantastic looking figure. That is just, I love the robot mode. If I had to rate it, I guess I'd give it a 9 out of 10. The arms are just is what's holding it back, I think. Not a huge fan of that. The plastic seems a little cheap, not as solid as they used to use on past Transformers. But this is just a fantastic figure. I love the way this guy looks. And if it brings some of the figures to the forefront here, this is him compared to first edition Prime Bumblebee. The Bee's got some height on him, definitely some length on him. RC, again, got some height on him. So he's the runt for the deluxe class figures. And Starscream. And he doesn't even show up. There, standing back there. So he's a small fry, but he makes up for that with attitude, as we all know from the classic Cliffjumpers. He's the antithesis of Bumblebee. Just he's still an Autobot, not a Decepticon. But it is a fantastic figure. The color scheme is fantastic. I love the translucent, the clear plastic for the windows, and then the molding for it kind of looks like his head pops out of the top of the car, his chest piece. You've got the blue headlights, which they kind of maintain for his grill. The grill kind of becomes his elbow pads, sort of, when you transform him. But the color scheme on it is fantastic. You got bits of gray and silver, the light baby blue, and of course the hot rod red, which is just great. It's a great figure. If you guys can find him, I didn't think I was ever going to find this guy, but this new wave came out. Everyone's picking up the Soundwave and the Cliffjumper. No one's touching the Bumblebee. I'm assuming everyone already got theirs. But look for this guy whenever you can. I got him at Toys R Us. He was about 16 bucks. That's getting a little expensive for deluxe figures, but you know, economy. What are you going to do? It's getting more expensive to make these figures with all the materials. But it is a fantastic figure and well worth it. This is Greyfire. Take it easy.